Hi class, this is course 2, lesson 81. Today we're going to talk about using proportions to solve percent problems. Okay, and one of the ways that you can do that is by using a 3-row ratio table where we use percent as the left column and count as the right column, and we will label these with what they represent over on the far left. So here's the scenario for you. 30% of the students ride the bus. If 210 do not ride the bus, how many students are there in all? So we have to fill in the information that we know in the appropriate boxes. 30% of the students ride the bus. So I'm going to write ride over here. So this row will represent the students that ride the bus, and then the next row will be the ones that do not ride the bus. Okay, so we know 30% of the students ride the bus, so in the percent and ride we'll put 30. And the only other piece that we know is that 210 do not ride the bus. So we know that actually we have 210 that do not ride the bus. How many students are there in all? So that is going to be our total row, and that's where our variable goes. Now, the thing about percents is that they have to total 100. So if I have the students that do ride the bus and the students that do not ride the bus, that will add to 100. So I know that 100 minus 30 equals 70. So I know that this box is 70%. And so from there, I have a proportion. 70 over 100 equals 210 over x. So the percent that went with the 210, not the 30 they gave us, but the other piece of it, the 100 minus 30, 70%, 70 out of 100 goes 210 out of the total. And then we can cross multiply and divide, or you can look at this and say, what do you multiply times 70 to get 210? So do that with the 100. If you cross multiply, you'd get 21 with 1, 2, 3 zeros, and then you would divide that by 70. 70 will go into 210 3 times, and then you'd have 2 zeros up there. So there are 300 students total that that go to school or went wherever. 30% rode the bus, 70% did not ride the bus, and there were a total of 300 students. So that is basically how you use proportions to solve percent problems. You can organize the information in a chart, and just make sure that you're labeling every row, because sometimes they will give you the percent that corresponds with the number and sometimes they won't. So you need to know where to put that information. So that's it. I guess I will see you in class.